teams that really thrive in the half court.
Yeah, and you know, they can get up and down, and we'll see them do that some, but they much prefer, Kevin, simply to grind it out.
So the Nets starting five. Harris is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's KD in at the 4.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Rose against Irving. Leonard with the steal. And they're running. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle.
Now here's Rose. Inside, Drummond. The second chance effort. And the rejection by Zubac. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Now, here's Zubac. Pass to Durant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, great to see KD back on the court. That heartbreaking moment where he went down in Game 5 of the 2019 Finals. Wow, so hard, Greg, to watch.
And KD clearly gave everything he had to try and win in the finals. Warriors fans appreciate his efforts. Softened the blow as he left for the Nets. The Warriors ownership already promising to retire Durant's number up in the rafters.
That's good from Durant. And even after the Achilles tear for Durant in the 2019 Finals, he got a huge contract after he opted out.
Most teams felt they were willing to pay him while he rehabbed for a year. That was the case as the Nets gave him a 4-year max money deal. His next chapter is underway as he changed his number to 7.
And he makes that one. Drummond's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
Irving's shot is good.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
And Durant sends it back. Nobody near Leonard. And it's off from three-point range. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Bradley up top, guarded by Harris. Up again. That shot off, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. Pass to Irving, to the inside. And it's Durant missing. The Cavaliers trailing. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
Now here's Rose after the miss from KD. Bounce pass from Rose. Drummond finds Ingram. 5 to shoot. Rebound, Brooklyn.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. And the pass to Gasol. Dishes to Ingram. Puts it up from 15. Count that one.
Well, I really like seeing Ingram knock down the mid-range J. A lethal scorer who nails these shots regularly.
On the wing, Harris. To the middle, here's Leonard. Some solid defense from Ingram.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Left side, Rose. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Let's got to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months. The scope of that for Drummond.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Now, here is Irving. Passes to Zubac. Just 5 on the clock. On its way from Irving for 2. Cavaliers with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Drummond dishes to Rose. Ingram outside. Pass to Drummond. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And what about the way Gasol sees the floor? So gifted at whipping the ball all over to the open man.
Irving passes to KD. Down low, Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Outside Rose. There's the dish to Gasol. Here's Bradley. Brooklyn with the rebound. Zubac has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Here's Rose after the made shot from KD. Rose kicks to Ingram. He dishes it to Bradley. Drummond trying to get himself free. Bradley can't get it to go.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Irving passes to Harris. Fires from deep. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You know, knocking down the 3 guys, that's one of the premier 3-point gunners in the NBA, Joe Harris.
Rose passes to Drummond. Back to Rose. To the paint. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Feeds to Irving. Good on the bucket. Irving's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And a great front office in Brooklyn. General manager Sean Marks taking over in 2016, and he just signed an extension.
And you know, guys, that San Antonio tree has some great branches on it all over the league, and he's one of them. I mean, he's been a player, a coach, has worked in the front office. Marks understands all sides of the basketball business.
So for the Nets, DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Zubac. Hernan Gomez comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Malik Monk in for Harris. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hernan Gomez. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I caught up with Coach John Beilein. He said efficiency is a buzzword around the league, and that's Kawhi Leonard. He doesn't turn it over, doesn't take bad shots. He can give you 30 and never force a thing. Kevin, that doesn't sound like an easy assignment.
Thank you, David. Now, here is Irving. He's covered closely, and he uses the glass on the layup. And it's an 8-point Brooklyn lead.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
And one thing you have to love about Gary Harris, the way he can explode to the rim.
And Harris is a natural scorer from all parts of the floor, but he can just rocket himself for dunks you aren't used to seeing from players of his size and stature.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Clark, there's nothing like opening night. Preseason in the rearview mirror. Now the games count for real. Terrific time.
Yeah, exciting for everybody because hope springs eternal for all teams in the league after you get beyond preseason, and the games do count. They start calculating and documenting W's and L's.
Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. Pass to Irving. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Nunn passes to Harris. Here's Nunn. Back to Harris. Clock at 6. The pass to Nunn. Over Irving. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. And the rejection by Cousins.
And you got to be careful with Cousins around. His shot blocking can be a factor.
Wasted no time on that one. Leonard's got his second basket of the night. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nets.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Here's Nunn. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And checking out the stats for DeMarcus Cousins. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season put up about 16 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Now, here is Irving. 8 points for him. Again, the Nets for 2.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
The Cavaliers trail by 12.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Drummond, and the rejection by Cousins.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Nunn. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Passes it to Walton. Harris outside. Can they get it? And the 3 ball is good.
He's really a dangerous perimeter shooter. Harris is great at cashing in from this spot on the floor.
Nets leading by 11. 1:24 left here in the opening quarter. Now, here's Monk, guarded by Harris. Back to Hernangomez. And finished off by Hernangomez.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here is Harris. He's got 5. And there's the feed to Drummond. Comes up empty down low. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 13-point game. Now, here's Monk. He's covered by Brown. Wing shot on the way. It's rebounded by Cleveland. We've got 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. At the elbow, it's Drummond. Down low, here's Nunn. And it's sent back by Leonard.
and a sensational individual defender. Leonard will lock you down. Rejections are just part of the package he brings on the defensive end.
Irving with a clean look. No good from outside. And so it's Brooklyn looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot. And Kevin Durant talked about his teammates and the versatility this roster has.
I like our depth. I like that we could play.
It's clear KD is very happy playing with this group of guys.
That's why he signed here. But you can bet Durant is going to be leading the charge.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Walton is out there with Brown. Then it's Gary Harris. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Nunn in at the one. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Here's Drummond. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Nets leading by 11. Monk dishes to Irving. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Pass to Cousins. Offensive rebound, Nets. But they recover it. Irving kicks to Monk. The Nets working the ball around now. Cousins, the pass to Monk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Irving. From deep three-point range. The shot off that time. Pass to Nunn. Takes the 3. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Cousins dishes to Irving. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. And here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Brown outside. Harris, bounce pass. Now the pass to Walton. He kicks it to Brown. Passes it to Harris. A 3. And it's Irving with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 8.
And season 4 for Coach Kenny Atkinson with the Nets. You've got to be impressed with the job he's done in Brooklyn.
Yeah, you know, Kenny is a hard worker. He's a bit of a grinder if you were trying to determine what category he might fit into. And you see that in his team. And, you know, he admits it. He's getting better just like his players are. And that's a great statement because we're all hopefully getting better as we move forward.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Nunn, covered by Irving. Nunn can't get it to fall.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Dishes it to Harris. Pass to Nunn. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Monk, no one around him. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Monk's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. And some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Harris drives in. That one goes in. Harris has got 5 now.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Rose scanning the floor. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pass to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Ingram passes to Drummond. No good on that one. Nice D from Cousins. And here are the Nets stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Durant against Ingram. Hernan Gomez trying to break free. Here's Rose. It's good.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Monk kicks to KD. That one misses. And Cleveland will come the other way.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And the rejection by Cousins. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And Brooklyn making a change here. Zubats is checked in. Harris against Bradley. Here's Drummond, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Yeah, it wasn't his best performance at all from the strike. He's got to put it behind him, and I know he'd like to immediately. And, guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Clark, there are a lot of great playmakers in this NBA that sometimes we don't talk about.
Yeah, there are. Again, there's so many outstanding players in a league of 30 teams, but you know, Drew Holiday has been outstanding as a big playmaking guard, as good scoring the ball as he is playmaking. Draymond Green, not a guard, but makes decisions and passes the ball like a high-level guard and is extremely valuable in that Warriors attack. Those two guys are a little bit undervalued for their ability to make their teammates better.
Good point.
And Durant has just such a fluid release, very efficient shooting the ball from that mid-range.
Rose passes to Gasol. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Cousins has got 6 rebounds in the game. The pass to Durant. And Gasol comes to help. Cousins inside, working on Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Nets leading by 12. Now, here's Monk. Pass to KD. And it's sent back by Drummond. Now Ingram. Right side Rose. The 3 from Bradley. But they get it back. Tries again. And it's Drummond missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Ingram passes to Rose. And Durant sends it back.
And Durant isn't just a powerhouse on offense. He also has a great sense of timing for when to block shots.
Here's Leonard. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Here's Bradley. Some solid defense from Harris. Brooklyn's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Pass to Zubac. Harris outside. Kicks it to Monk. 4 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Bradley with some nice D. Well, Cleveland shooting the ball poorly, just 28%. Here's Ingram. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Boy, the perception of Ingram, the awareness, seeing a lane and pouncing on it in a blink of an eye.
Harris against Bradley. Harris dishes to Leonard. Pass to KD. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 10. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run.
And let's take a look now at Kawhi Leonard's numbers. Great showing for him last season. He was around 26 points per game, 7 rebounds and 3 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Nets leading by 10. Looking to end his cold spell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know, when he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who've won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
And the first one drops. Walton's checked in for Drummond. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Irving's checked in for Malik Monk.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Rose against Irving. And here's Rose. And there's the pass to Ingram. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Back to KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Yeah, that's just the height, the length coming into play there. No one's stopping Durant.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Leonard against Ingram. Goes up with a stripe. Buries the jump shot. Ingram's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And you have to admire how Ingram is constantly looking for a shot on offense. With his skill set, you want him to be shot hungry.
Passes it to KD. 1:05 left to play in the first half. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, you look at the way Kevin Durant releases it so high. Makes it hard to block, which is why he's such an efficient inside scorer.
Here's Rose on target from 13 feet. Rose has got 4 points this quarter.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Irving looking for an opening. The tray. Kevin Durant can't get that one to fall.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And it's Rose missing.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
And the dunk by Zubac.
And Durant just great at picking apart the defense. When they leave one of his guys open, he is quick to get the ball to them.
Rose against Irving. Rose with the ball. It's Bradley on the wing. Launches it. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Nets?
Uncle Drew is putting on a scoring clinic. Love his instincts on the offensive end, making the right play time after time.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Cleveland.
Well,
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Ivica Zubac is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Harris. And it's Leonard in at the 3.
True shot.
And he makes the first. Mark, you were so good at such an early age in your basketball career. At what point did you personally realize just how far the game could take you?
You know, it really resonated with me, Kevin, I think at a summer basketball camp at Miami of Ohio when some of the better campers, high school campers, were asked to play with the college guys at night. And then during pickup games in my hometown of Cleveland with some of the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jim Jones and the late Terry Furlow and Mike Mitchell, and being able to compete somewhat with those guys at 15 and 16 years of age and having them encourage me to keep going and that I'd have a chance to do what they were doing at the time, which was play pro ball.
The Nets shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
The free throw drops for Zubac. So it's the Cavaliers now. A 12-point game. Here's Rose. Pass to Bradley. Shoots from 14. Kept alive. And Drummond is right there.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dog at offensive rebound.
Pass to Durant. Shot clock at 5. Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Zubac. And he makes both free throws. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Bradley kicks to Drummond. Outside Rose. Back to Drummond. Over Durant. Durant with some nice D. The Nets are gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Offline with his 3.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Bradley with the ball. He's picked up by KD. Harris outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Rose.
Well, Harris has become such a solid role player, guys. A knockdown shooter who really elevates the team above self.
And he might not be a household name just yet, but Joe Harris is one of the game's true dead-eye marksmen. You can make the case he's the most underrated shooter in the league.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Maybe not the most famous beard in the league, but Joe Harris's beard last year, Greg, drawing some notice in the NBA.
The lumberjack look belying his feathery touch. Good size and strength, enabling him to play the small forward position when needed.
And Harris drops them both. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 14. It's Ingram on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. The pass to Drummond. Out to Ingram. Just 3 to shoot. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Ingram's got 8.
How crazy is Ingram? How ridiculous is Ingram? I mean, just toying with the defense with his ball handling skills.
Harris outside. Inside, Durant. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Gasol kicks to Bradley. Over Harris. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Bradley.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Back to Durant. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. 17 points in the game.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Drummond passes to Rose. Outside Bradley. From deep. The shot missing. The Nets go the other way with it. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. And that will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Timeout called Cleveland. Clark, it seems that guards are rebounding now more than ever. What do you make of that trend?
You know what, Kevin? I think it's a function of how the game is played. More and more teams play small ball, where they really don't have a big guy out there or a traditional center out there. You may have guards and wings, and oftentimes your tallest guy might be 6'8". So it makes it important for guards and everybody to rebound the ball. So I think you see more guards getting more rebounds because of teams playing small ball as a function of the three-point shot's importance in the game.
Some changes for Brooklyn. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Zubats. Hernangomez comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Juan Hernangomez in for Kawhi Leonard. Brown outside. Passes to Harris from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Harris has got 8 points.
You can tell Gary Harris is thinking of firing that shot even as the pass is coming his way.
Pass to Irving. Over in the corner, Cousins. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Here's Ingram. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Hey, I know Ingram looks a little wispy and light, but his strength is deceptive.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Nets.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. The second overall pick back in 2016, Brandon Ingram has shown us flashes. But whether it's defense or offense, still a ways to go.
Pass to Cousins. Back to Irving. For the 3. But they'll get another chance. Here's Cousins. Hernangomez down low. He's covered by Ingram.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
There's the pass to Irving. Elbow shot. That's good on the jump shot. Irving's got 16 points. And Greg, when you talk about Ingram, where would you look for him to make the next step in his game?
Well, in that one season at Duke, he did shoot over 40% from 3. I think becoming a reliable shooter from out there would be a key building block offensively.
Passes it to Cousins. That's good on the jump shot. 5 points in the game.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. Outside Irving. High arcing shot, and he sinks the layup.
I mean, the airtight handle of Irving, just leaving defenders in his dust.
Brown outside. Pass to Drummond. Hernangomez grabs the miss. Nets leading by 15. Monk for 3. Nunn grabs the board. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Boy, that looks good whenever Ingram rises for the jam. Flushing it home in the face of the opposition. Poster.
Timeout called the Nets.
The second overall pick in 2016, a lot of expectations for Brandon Ingram. If anything, he puts that pressure on himself. This is a young man that wants to be great.
Walton's checked in for the Cavaliers. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Durant's checked in. Irving for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter. And Clark, they say Brandon Ingram, his own biggest critic. Does all his frustration and worry become, you think, a hindrance?
I think it can be, guys. I mean, you can't weigh yourself down with self-frustration and self-criticism because it can keep you from being your best. At the end of the day, his talent is obvious. I think he's got tremendous upside, but that piece of the mentality that he brings has to be balanced out a bit.
On the wing, Irving. He's got 21. Here's KD. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 10 points here in the second half.
Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer. You've just got to marvel at his greatness.
And Walton kicks to Harris. Pass to Nunn. Shot from 12. And again, it's Cleveland.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Irving passes to Durant. Six on the shot clock. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Ingram. Here's Harris. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Harris has got 10.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Nets leading by 12. The pass to Cousins. That 3 off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And he gets it to go. Cousins has got 7 points for the quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Nunn passes to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Phenomenal athleticism from Ingram. I mean, really looking to rip that basket up with that strong dunk.
Now, here is Irving. Defense right on him. Outside, KD shoots over Brown, and it's Durant missing. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. A 12-point game. Out to Harris. Here's Nunn. He has 5. 5 on the clock. That's tipped. From deep three-point range, Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Nets leading by 12. Passes it to Durant. Now Cousins. He's covered by Ingram. And Cousins gets it to go. 9 points in the game so far.
And, you know, DeMarcus Cousins is used to playing through contact. I mean, he's excellent at overwhelming the defense with his strength.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Harris outside. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. Nunn passes to Harris. Brown outside. Durant with the steal. From deep. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Walton is out there with Pau Gasol. Then there's Brown. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Bradley in at the shooting guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Harris against Rose. The dish now to Bradley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw good from Avery Bradley.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And so he hits both. Brooklyn leading by 12. Irving up top. He's covered by Rose. Leonard, a good look. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
Leonard has really become so good at catching and firing. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense any time to alter his shot.
From 12 feet out, DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Cousins has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
You know, he's not just a spot-up shooter, guys. Joe Harris can score off the dribble, too.
Well, Cleveland shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Rose passes to Brown. Over to the left wing. Here's Gasol. Rebound, Brooklyn. KD's got his 6th rebound on the night. Makes it off the glass. Durant's got 24.
Well, I love the speed that Durant has. I mean, fantastic at slashing into the paint and scoring right at the rim. That length of stride of his and his speed, lethal combination.
Brown kicks to Bradley. From the high post. Misses off the right iron.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And they pick up 2. And it's now 26 points for KD.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Walton, the pass to Rose. Here's the floater. And it's sent back by KD. Here's the break. And here's Leonard from 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. To the middle. Will it go? Bradley can't get it to go. Brooklyn leading by 20. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
And usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks.
Timeout.
But not now.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
A different look now for Cleveland. Drummond's checked in for Walton. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Brown. Zubac is checked in for the Nets. Rose up on top. He kicks it to Gasol. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Ingram. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Ingram's got 21.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
And there it is for him.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Rose. They get it again. Gasol. Some solid defense there from KD. Nets leading by 22. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Cavaliers shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Here's Ingram. Lays it up and banks it in. Ingram's got 17 points here in the second half.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
And that one's good, Irving.
Yeah, you know, you got to appreciate the speed of Kyrie Irving. I mean, incredible at finding different ways to get to the basket, and he is not afraid of anybody.
Rose against KD.
Come get it.
Rose passes to Gasol. The kick out to Rose. Just 4 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And here are the Nets. They're on a 14-4 run right now. To the inside. Here's Zubac. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
One shot.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Gasol kicks to Ingram. At the elbow, it's Drummond. To the middle, here's Gasol. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Gasol's got his first bucket of the night.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Irving passes to Durant. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And it's Drummond missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Rose Rose passes to Drummond. Drummond is doubled. Back to Rose. And the rejection by Zubats. Here's Leonard, and then Leonard with the dunk.
And Leonard enjoys jamming it home, Kevin. Got to keep him as far away from the hoop as possible.
Rose in the post. He's covered by Irving. And the basket by Rose.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Here's Irving. Count it, good. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Outside Rose. Pass to Gasol. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Bradley from 3. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Irving kicks to Zubats. Inside. And there's Katie. That's good on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist here tonight. Now here's Rose. Pass to Gasol. Back to Ingram. Outside Rose. Over Irving. Good. He hits the jump shot. And that's now 10 points for Derrick Rose.
And, you know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Lobbed up there for Durant. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
Rose dishes to Ingram. Shoots from 14, and the shot goes in. Ingram's got 25 points.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Down low, here's Zubats, and the dunk by Zubats.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here.
He'll take those all day long.
Rose passes to Gasol. And Bradley gets it to go.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And Brooklyn has possession. Outside Irving. To the paint, Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Cavaliers shooting here in the 4th quarter, around 41%. Now Rose. Outside Gasol. Looking for Ingram. He gets it in there. Here's Drummond. Great D that time from Leonard.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And Drummond kicks to Rose. No good on the shot. Durant with some nice D. Rose against Irving. He feeds it to Leonard. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Now here's Exum. Defense is right there. Harris against Martin. Harris passes to Hartenstein. That shot no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Here is Cook. 1:56 left in the 4th quarter. Kicks it out to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Here is Cook. But they get it back. Another shot. The basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. And so it's Exum with it. They'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Down low, here's Maker, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Maker's got his first bucket in this one.
There's no question about it. Maker needs to get stronger, and he will, but baskets like this are still encouraging.
Harris against Martin. The pass to Claxton. Second chance shot, and Maker sends it back.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Brooklyn.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent, Greg, who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for KD.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Hernangomez passes to Claxton. Out to the wing. Puts one up from 19. Back to Cook. Pass to Hernangomez. Pass to Reed. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. With Kyrie Irving, it's early in the season, so what's the most important thing to getting off on the right foot?
Great days of practice, honestly, and being prepared. You know, always communicating and trusting each other. That's going to be the biggest word for us this year is trust. Like I said, consistency and trust.
We will see. It's a long season if you can get that done, Kyrie. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long.
Thank you.
Duncan out there with Hayward. Then it's Holiday, and it's McGee in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Celtics, Walker and Smart, the guard. Now Barnes is out there with Tatum, and it's Whiteside in at the 5 down low. Now here is Smith. The entire offseason leading up to tonight, Steve, as a player, do you already know if your team has a chance to be special this early?
You know, Kevin, yeah, you do. And I think the teams that I've been on and teams that you see and saying we don't have a chance to win, you try to trick yourself. You're looking at management ownership. Can we make a deal throughout this year to get us in contention? But you got to be realistic. You know the teams that you don't have a chance to win their championship.
Walker's shot is off.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Holiday up top. He kicks to McGee. Inside. And it's Smith missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Holiday. Softly drops in the floater.
To score, Holiday does not need to get all the way to the rack. He uses a wide variety of floaters in the lane.
Smart dishes to Whiteside. On the wing, Barnes. Defended by Hayward. Shot clock at 6. And the jam by Whiteside.
The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
Smith the pass to Hayward. Knocked away. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Smart. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here is Smith. lets it go with a three. And Holiday is good for three. Holiday's got 5 now.
This is where Holiday's really improved, working off ball and sinking jump shots.
Outside, Walker. To the middle. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now here is Holiday. He's coming off a 37-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Smith on the wing. Clock at 6. Fires from 18. Here's Duncan, and Duncan throws it down hard.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Now here's Smart. His last outing, 16 points for him. To the inside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Duncan. Nice ball movement by Detroit. That's a 2 from Smith. Again, the Pistons score.
Easy to lose track of the pick and roll. Smith Jr., his speed and IQ are superb.
And Walker kicks to Whiteside. Tatum on the wing. Shoots over McGee. Tatum's shot is off. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Detroit. 3-point lead. And he comes up with the deuce.
Not the guy you want to let catch fire. Hayward better be first on your mind.
Smith against Walker. Barnes outside. Back to Walker. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Smart with the ball. Now Smith defending. Smart against Holiday. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan.
And let's look at some numbers for Dennis Smith. How he did last season. Averaged about 13 points a game. 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And the numbers, nothing spectacular in his rookie season, but he's still got a lot of room for growth.
Let's forget last year. That was about development. This year, it's about contributing.
Walker in the post, covered by Smith.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key. And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
McGee with the block.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Offensive rebound. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Hassan Whiteside. The Pistons shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he can't get the first one.
Well, the Pistons, one of the more successful franchises in NBA history. 3 titles and many other trips to the NBA Finals. Only a handful of franchises can say that.
That's off as well, so he misses both. And Smitty, you were talking about the Pistons, a history of success, of championships. But the last 10 years have been difficult.
Pistons have struggled the last decade. You're so right, Kevin. But this team has a track record of not staying down for long. Detroit doing what they can to return to championship contention.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Take a look at the most efficient scores in the NBA from last year's campaign. Third is Jamal McGee.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer.
Smart passes to Whiteside. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Pistons leading by 7. Smith outside. Kicks it to McGee. Back to Smith. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Walker. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Here's Tatum. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Tatum's got his second bucket.
And really at his best from mid-range, Tatum can create space and shoot up over his defenders.
Hayward against Barnes. Offensive rebound and the slam dunk by McGee.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities. I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Drills the three-pointer. And now it's a 10-point Piston lead.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now here's Walker. 11 points for him in that last game against Milwaukee.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Here's Smith. Down low. Teardrop shot. Duncan. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pistons lead by 10.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Walker. Fires from 14. Tim Duncan grabs the miss.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Passes to Smith. Duncan kicks to Smith. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Fades away. Duncan misses.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Barnes passes to Smart. Over Smith. Smart misses.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Top of the key, Duncan. Back to Smith. Over Tatum. Rebounded by Smart.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead. Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Smith. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Celtics trail by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Smart finds Barnes. The Celtics working the ball around now. Smart with the ball. Guarded now by Duncan. Smart misses. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. poked loose and stolen by Tatum. Back to Walker. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just got up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
Here's Smart. Here's Whiteside. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Well, there is no doubt Hassan Whiteside still a major factor in rim protection.
I'm not sure if his block totals will get back to 4 a game, but he still gets plenty of blocks. The fear he puts in shooters, the amount of shots he changes, still make him one of the best in the business on defense.
So Boston going with almost an entire new grouping. Falls checked in for Whiteside. Tristan Thompson comes in for Tatum. Porter's checked in for Matt Barnes. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Smart. And then for Detroit, Parker's checked in for JaVale McGee. Robinson comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Clarkson in for Smith. Now here's Duncan. Good D by Thompson. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Thompson outside. Pass to Walker. This one for 3. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Pistons leading by 8. Drops in the layup for 2.
Already they piled up 8 second chance points.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. Huerter passes to Thompson. The pass to Walker. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Walker surveying the floor. Has to fall. Here's Huerter. Covered by Duncan. Boston again missing. Detroit's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Oh, the lob to Parker. And the dunk by Parker.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Walker with it. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Detroit, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Pistons here, guys.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
Celtics trail by 14. Here are the 5. Detroit has to start the second quarter. Parker out there with Robinson. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Holiday. And it's Clark in at the 5.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. And there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was the 2018 Coach of the Year, but as we all know, he was fired after that same season by the Raptors. Casey's found a home in Detroit. Casey said, "I have no regrets." Winston Churchill said, "Success consists of going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm." And that's what I've done. So, Kevin, Dwayne Casey is still pounding the rock.
He sure is, and I like that Churchill quote as well. Thanks, David. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Well, you see the value Drew brings on the defensive end. Anticipates well, has the long reach and very quick hands.
Here's Fall. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside Porter. Off target from three-point range. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Detroit. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Now here is Holiday. 8 points his last outing. Porter dishes to Holiday. Out to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Detroit leading by 18. Here's Robinson with the putback, and Parker stays with it.
Oh, hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Here's Fall. Porter looking it over. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Herter. No good with the triple. The Pistons have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And Holiday, here we go. The shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Now, here's Clarkson. He dishes it to Robinson. Releases. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Still trying to find the range. He hit one in the first quarter, nothing since.
And Herter gets it to go.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Holiday against Holiday. Holiday, the pass to Clarkson. It's tipped. Here's Clark. And a pass break now for the Celtics. Holiday with the ball. Here's Porter. Robinson pulls it in. Detroit leading by 16. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him. Good on the shot. Holiday's got 9.
One of the stronger guards in the league. Holiday will take it up inside any chance you give him.
Here's Holiday. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Thompson outside. Passes it to Holiday. From deep three-point range, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And Steve, some classic shoe brands making a return to the NBA with updated versions. Smitty, what was your sneaker of choice back in the day?
Kevin, it's funny. I started off with the pumps, the double pumps, and then I ended up with a shell toe low top. And then now you see all the youngsters now wearing low tops. They used to tell me back in the day, low tops were not good for your ankles. But I didn't really jump that high, so I was okay.
Here's Herter. Holiday, the pass to Fall. Porter kicks to Thompson. Holiday, no one around him. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Outside Holiday. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. Outside Porter. Dishes it to Thompson. Pass to Herter. From past the arc. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And when you're a guy who plays with great finishers like Thompson has, you have to learn how to distribute.
Clarkson dishes to Parker. Poked away. Back to Clarkson from downtown. No good on that one. And it's Boston the other way. Porter passes to Thompson. Lays it up off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here's Clarkson. Parker up top. Pistons passing it around. On the wing, Holiday. Fall with the rebound. Celtics trail by 13. Inside. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
Holiday against Holiday. Double team on Holiday. Clark. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. Now the pass to Fall. It's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And Holiday throws it down.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
And Holiday kicks to Clarkson. Pass to Robinson. Parker against Thompson. Here's Holiday. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Thompson. Passes it to Holiday. Here's Herter. He has 5. Thompson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Aggressive defense, too aggressive. Thompson goes up strong and draws the foul.
Boston shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Fall. Barnes comes in for Porter. Smart's checked in for Kevin Herter. And Walker subbed in for Justin Holiday. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Clark. Duncan comes in for Jabari Parker. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Robinson. And Smith subbed in for Drew Holiday. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Now here's Hayward. A 24-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And his shot blocking helped as well. Those 2 blocks he had were big for them.
He gets it in there. 8 points for Duncan.
And this is why you gave Hayward big money, not just a score in this offense.
You talk about players that have transformed their bodies in the NBA. How about Gordon Hayward? Has added muscle every year while maintaining that speed and agility.
Walker's shot is off. Pistons leading by 9. Smith the pass to Clarkson. Back to Smith. From deep. And Boston with the rebound. You know, Greg, when he came into the league, Hayward looked so young. You almost don't recognize him now.
I mean, the suit of armor from his time in the weight room and the hair looking sharp to match.
Here's Clarkson. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Now Hayward. Back to Clarkson. Over Smart. Unable to get that one. And it's Boston the other way.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Whiteside's checked in for the Celtics. Celtics on offense. They're on a 17-4 run right now. Stolen by McGee. Clarkson with the ball. It's picked up by Walker.
And no doubt Smith has the vision. When one of his guys has a clean look, he's quick to get the ball to them.
Walker dishes to Whiteside. Back to Walker. Moves back up. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They've lost some of that physical edge here.
The Celtics have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Free throw, good, Whiteside.
Well, there's no doubt that Hassan Whiteside makes a major impact when he's on the floor. Great shot blocker, elite rebounder, and the exact presence you want from the center position.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Smitty for Whiteside. Being on the floor, not always a guarantee. About 25 minutes a game the last few years.
And that seems low for him, but there are reasons. Sometimes it's foul trouble, or the matchup, or his free throws are an issue. All things considered, if he works at it, he can shore up a few of these areas and stay on the floor longer.
Well, few players in the NBA are as scary as Dennis Smith Jr. when he has speed towards the rim.
Smith just attacks with a ferociousness when he puts the ball on the floor. It can leap out of the building and strong enough to dunk over and through just about any player. Still developing the rest of his game, but you like his aggression when going to the hoop.
Here's Duncan. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Chalk up 2 there. 10 points for Tim Duncan.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Smart passes to Whiteside. Shoots over McGee. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on JaVale McGee.
Good activity from Whiteside. Aggressive move, draws contact, going to the line.
Boston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good, Whiteside.
Over his first 3 seasons, Whiteside was no better than a 50% foul shooter. Much better technique from the line since then.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Pass to Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. And the pass to Duncan. Shoots from 14, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Walker against Smith from 11 feet away. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut back down to 6. They get the basket from Kemba Walker.
You got to shadow Walker. His mid-range game is on point.
Here's Clarkson. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. And it's Walker that time on the assist from Smart. Now just a 4-point Piston lead.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And Whiteside sends it back.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
Nobody near Barnes. Good on the 3-point shot. Barnes has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pistons ahead, up 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Fred.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Big-time play throughout the first half for Tim Duncan. He had 12 points, 2 block shots, and a monster amount of rebounds. His last game out, he was just not himself. But tonight, he has rounded right back into form with a very solid first half. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
Well, their playmakers are showing up tonight, seeing the court well, moving the basketball. That's why they had so many assists in the first half. And they're not just relying.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. An exceptional performance from Tim Duncan.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Walker and Smart, the guards. Whiteside is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. That's the Boston 5. There's the lob to the hoop. And the slam dunk by McGee.
I like the setup there by Holiday, a true combo guard. He understands that his playmaking is key to helping this offense run well.
To the paint. Whiteside finds Tatum for the tie. Another shot. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
That one drops. He ties it up. So, Smitty, if we take James Harden out of the equation, who has the best step-back jumper in the NBA right now?
You know, there's a few guys. Damian Lillard has an unbelievable step-back. Steph Curry, Bradley Beal creates a lot of space on his step-back jumper.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats here for Holiday. Coming off a terrific season. He was around 21 points per game last year, 7 assists and 5 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
And, well, Detroit shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Smith kicks to Hayward. McGee bounce pass. Out to Hayward. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Hayward's got 5.
Defensively, that's a lose-lose. You don't want to give Hayward that shot. He will bury it.
Walker dishes to Barnes. Smart passes to Barnes. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Pistons. McGee's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Walker against Smith. Shoots over Walker. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Tatum. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Duncan's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Smith the pass to McGee. Duncan against Smart. The 19-foot shot. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 8 rebounds in this game. Smart against Holiday. Ball's not loose. Stolen by Smart. Here's Walker. And the layup's good off the glass. 14 points for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Robinson's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. 5th is Drew Holiday.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Smith, the pass to Duncan. Barnes grabs the miss. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Celtics. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. McGee against Whiteside. Pass to Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Passes it to Tatum. Over Duncan. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Walker. Tatum's got the lead up to 1 now for Boston.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
Now the dish to Walker. Back to Tatum. Now here's Whiteside. He's got 11. And here's Walker outside. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got his 16th rebound on the night. Outside Holiday. Duncan inside. Covered by Barnes. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. They get Hassan Whiteside. Detroit shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Boston making some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Whiteside. Porter comes in for Matt Barnes. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Marcus Smart. Parker's checked in for the Pistons. The free throw drops for Duncan. Well, Smitty, the game is evolving. We know that. New moves and techniques developed. Talk about some that have grown in popularity since the time of your retirement to now.
You know, the step back is one, and then also the step back is one. The Euro step, and I think also guys right now being able to launch their bodies into guys. I don't want to say it's a move, but that's how guys are playing. Because you can't hand check, guys are throwing their body into the defender on the move even more.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Walker with it. He's got 14. Pass to Huerter. And Thompson kicks to Tatum. Clock at 4. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 8 points for Jason Tatum.
Yeah, in one-on-one situations, Tatum is a nightmare to guard. Versatile offensively, and really allows him to score consistently.
And Thompson sends it back, and it's good. 2 points. Duncan's got 7 now in this quarter. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Ball's checked in for the Celtics. Justin Holiday comes in for Kemba Walker. Celtics trail by 4. Herder passes to Fall. On the wing, Holiday. Six on the shot clock. The 19-foot shot off the left rim and out.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And there's the pass to Porter. The Celtics working the ball around now. Count the basket. Fall's got his first basket of the night.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Holiday. Rebound Boston. Fall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's Holiday. Thompson in the corner. Outside, Porter shoots the 3. Drills it from outside. Porter's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Smith against Howard. And Duncan gets double teamed. Back to Smith. Takes a shot at the elbow, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Smith's got 8 points.
And whether he's stepping back or spotting up, Smith Jr. is a threat to score, especially from the mid-range.
Smith against Holiday. Outside, Porter. With a tie, they grab their own miss. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Fall.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Robinson down low, guarded by Porter. Here's Herder. 5 points in the game. Nice shot by Thompson.
The powerful body of Thompson, easily able to absorb contact and finish.
Now Holiday, 11 points in the game. Another 3 for Detroit.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Holiday, the pass to Fall. Back to Holiday. Pass to Herder. Porter in the corner. Over Robinson. Porter, no luck. Detroit's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Smith against Holiday. Parker outside. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for him.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
On the wing, Porter. Outside, Holiday. Jacks up a 3. That shot misses. And it's Detroit the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them.
The problem for your perimeter defense, if you close hard on Holiday, he can put the ball on the floor and beat you that way.
Back to Holiday. It's taken away by Smith. Parker outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And some changes here for the Celtics. Matt Barnes is checked in for Fall. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Justin Holiday. And then for Detroit, Clark, he's checked in for Duncan. Gordon Hayward comes in for Robinson. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Drew Holiday. And he sinks the second. Here's Smart. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Herder. He's covered by Clarkson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That is his first foul of the game. Whiteside's checked in for Porter. Whiteside finds Barnes. Thompson in the corner. 5 to shoot. Back to Barnes. Trying to end the drought. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Austin making a switch here. Walker's checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. McGee's checked in. Outside, Walker. The Celtics working the ball around now. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Pistons.
Smith against Walker. Smith drives in. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. Whiteside's got 13.
Are you serious? Whiteside doing major damage on the offensive glass.
Here's Smith. And Boston with the rebound. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Smart kicks to Walker. From deep 3-point range, but they recover it. Off target. And we've reached the end of the third. Pistons lead by 6. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Pistons, they've got JaVale McGee. Clarkson is out there with Dennis Smith. And it's Hayward, and it's Clark in at the 4-man position.
Like seeing Hayward get involved with the screen, knowing what it takes to get some space for both he and his teammates.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Walker. The 3. Detroit with the rebound.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Smith for 3. Rebound Boston. Whiteside's got 11 rebounds in the game.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job. At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
One shot.
And it seems like Jordan Clarkson may have found his niche, Greg, as instant offense coming off the bench.
A perfect fit for a scoring-minded combo guard. Clarkson able to create his own shot and comfortable pulling from all three levels.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
The pass to Smith. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Barnes passes to Whiteside. And here's Walker outside. It's Clark with the rebound.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
For three, Hayward can't hit that one. And it's Boston the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Smart finds Walker. Pass to Tatum. Over Clark. Tatum's shot is off. Pistons leading by 9. Smith inside, working on Walker. And stolen by Whiteside. Now, here's Walker. Passes to Barnes. Outside, Smart. To the inside, Tatum. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got rebound number 8 now on the night. The shot by Hayward, wide open, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Smith against Walker. He kicks to Tatum. Outside, Smart. Floats one. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Kemba Walker picks one up.
And such a speedy player. Love how Smith Jr. forces the issue and makes you hit him.
And you spend any amount of time watching Dennis Smith Jr., Greg, his leaping ability makes for some impressive highlights.
He's got the size and the off-the-charts athleticism. Now just trying to figure out how to realize his obvious potential.
He hits the second from the line.
And
it's the combination of athleticism, speed, and intelligence Smith Jr. has that's so impressive. Just a dynamic point guard with loads of potential.
Pass to Whiteside. The pass to Smart. Shoots over Clarkson. Smart misses.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
At the top of the key, Clark. Back to Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Kemba Walker picks one up.
And Smith isn't afraid of getting hit on the way up, constantly getting into the guts of the D and forcing the issue.
The first free throw is good. Steve, how do you feel about the top college players getting some sort of compensation for their work?
You know, I don't know about top college players, Kevin. I think if you're going to do it, it has to be all college players because it's a team. And I think if you look at it, some of the ways I would love to see it, if those guys can get health insurance benefits, if they can get a longer time to finish their education. I love that type of compensation.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Celtics. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Smart kicks to Tatum. Looking to get it going. McGee with the block. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Tatum on the wing. 5 on the clock. 6 feet out.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Back to Smith. And it's blocked by Whiteside. They retain possession. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
And I love how strong Tatum is finishing through the contact there. He's shown a real toughness in terms of when he gets in attack mode.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Pistons leading by 10. Clarkson looking for an opening. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Walker in the corner. Plenty of space. And good. He nails it.
A young guy with maturity, awareness, and a feel for the game. Tatum is special.
Detroit's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Clarkson passes to Duncan. Over Tatum. The Celtics shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Walker dishes to Barnes. To the middle. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. Kicks it to Smart. Left side Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Smith. Hayward outside. Pass to Duncan. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got his 6th assist on the night.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Walker. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Hayward.
Well, with both parents being 5'10", Hayward was encouraged to develop his backcourt skills. Then he had the growth spurt.
Drew Holiday, he's checked in for the Pistons. Hayward hits them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And Walker kicks to Whiteside. Back to Walker. Shot from 12. Detroit with the rebound. McGee's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Over Tatum. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Celtics trail by 14. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Walker the pass to Whiteside. Knocked loose and stolen by Hayward. And here comes Hayward leading the fast break. Smith with a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got his 7th assist in the game. Walker against Smith. Right side to Walker. Holiday against Smart. 4 on the shot clock. Right side, high post. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, fouling Whiteside in there used to be a good strategy. Not anymore. He's improved his free throw shooting quite a bit.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good from Whiteside. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Pistons. They led the game at 1 point by 20. That shot missing. Now Boston takes it the other way. There's the feed to Tatum. Duncan with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan. Thompson, he's checked in for Boston. Outside Tatum. A three-pointer off the mark.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And Holiday throws it down.
Showing off the power there. Holiday likes to attack and comes at it with a lot of force.
Smart passes to Thompson. Back to Smart. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Walker. Rebound by the Pistons.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Bounce pass, Smith. And Duncan gets double teamed. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Celtics trail by 19. Outside, Walker. Oh, 11 feet away. 2 points. That one goes. Walker's got 4 points in the quarter. Detroit's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Hayward up top. Back to Smith. Pistons passing it around. To the wing on the left. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots. Kemba Walker comes up with the loose ball. Down low, Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Smith surveying the D. The putback. Here's McGee. And another shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's good from McGee. So he gets them both. Celtics trail by 17. Smart with the ball. He dishes it to Walker. No good on the three.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Pistons.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Tim Duncan.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Falls checked in for Thompson. Torrey Craig comes in for Jason Tatum. Green, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. .58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Green. The kick out to Barnes. Clock is at 3. Over Scott. That one a little long.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Jackson passes to Clark. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Robinson for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Passes it to Wanamaker. Here's Barnes, and the layup is good.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Here's Clark. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Para magpaalam. Para magpaalam.